Welcome again, 103 students. Today I want to do a little mini lesson on what we call Aristotelian model of argument. And of course this is based on Aristotle and is pronounced Aristotelian. And he had two main ideas. The first is that every argument has logos, pathos, and ethos methods of appeals. Logos refers to logic. Those are things that have statistics or numbers that are associated with them, trends, things that are empirical in nature. Pathos has to do with emotions. How do people encourage you to their way of thinking by emotions? By showing you a picture of a little kid, for example, in Africa, who's starving to death. That appeals to our emotions, and that's an example of pathos. Ethos is the intelligence or the goodwill or the character of the orator or the speaker or the arguer. We tend to listen and be swayed more by people who are better educated, who are more experienced, who are experts of something. And those three things make up the basis of Aristotelian arguments. The second principle of Aristotelian model of argument is the relationship between the speaker or the arguer and the audience, and that's called the rhetorical relationship, and the relationship that the speaker or the arguer has with his or her subject matter, and that's called the referential relationship. And you can see that who I'm speaking to will determine the type of argument as well as how I go about arguing my point. Certainly a group of kindergartners is going to have a different type of argument, a different subject matter, a different set of word choices than a group of college students, for example. A referential has to do with how well I know my subject matter. And sometimes it's very important that we have really solid information. Other times, personal experience makes a difference. So the experience of the person, as well as who the audience is and their education level, all plays a part in Aristotelian logic. Now, be sure to read the section of the textbook below and then check out the little quiz. You'll have 3 opportunities to get the correct answers.